Do you remember the taste of your favorite childhood candy? The one that made your eyes light up at the mere sight of it? In the grand history of British sweets and candies, our story starts with a humble, honey-based treat. This delight, whispered to us from ancient texts, was the first recorded sweet treat in Britain. As we moved into the Middle Ages, the candy-making craft began to evolve. The introduction of sugar, a precious and exotic commodity, revolutionized the world of sweets. It was during these times that candy became a symbol of affluence, a luxury item savored by the wealthy. Imagine a world where a simple piece of candy was a treasure to be held in high regard. As the centuries rolled on, sugar became less of a luxury and more of a household staple. And so, the world of British sweets and candies began to take the shape we know today. Enter the 19th century, the golden age of British sweets. This was the era of innovation, experimentation, and an explosion of sweet flavors. As the gears of the Industrial Revolution began to turn, a sweet revolution was also brewing. The advances in technology and the rise of mass production meant that candies, previously a luxury for the upper classes, were now available to everyone. This democratization of sweets led to a burst of creativity and innovation that saw the birth of some of the most iconic British candies. Imagine, if you will, the tantalizing aroma of fresh chocolate wafting through the air as Cadbury's, a name that would become synonymous with British confectionery, released their first chocolate bars. The rich, velvety texture and the exquisite taste were unlike anything the British public had tasted before. Then came Bassett's Licorice All Sorts, an assortment of licorice and sugar candies in a rainbow of colors and a variety of shapes. This was not just a candy, it was a kaleidoscope of flavors, a feast for the eyes as much as it was for the taste buds. And who could forget Rowntree's fruit pastilles? These chewy, sugar-coated candies, bursting with real fruit juices, were an instant hit. The vibrant colors and the refreshing, fruity flavors quickly made them a favorite among children and adults alike. But these sweets were not just treats. They were a source of comfort during tough times. During the World Wars, when everything seemed uncertain, these familiar flavors provided a sense of normalcy, a taste of home. These classic sweets have not only survived but thrived, becoming an integral part of British culture. Even today, they continue to delight taste buds and evoke memories of simpler times. So let's raise a toast, or rather a candy, to the golden age of British sweets, an era that sweetened the lives of millions and left a lasting legacy in the world of confectionery. These classic sweets have not only survived but thrived, becoming an integral part of British culture. Fast forward to today, and the British sweet industry is a colourful and diverse landscape. The evolution of British confectionery has been nothing short of remarkable, as it has adapted to cater to the modern tastes and dietary needs of the nation. The shelves are now adorned with a wide variety of vegan sweets, sugar-free treats, and even gluten-free options. However, as much as we've embraced change and innovation, there's something about the classics that we can't seem to let go of. The hum of a sherbet fountain, the crackle of a crunchy bar, or the chewiness of a fruit pastille. These are the flavors that transport us back in time. It's the taste of childhood, of simpler times and of warm memories. These old-fashioned treats, with their familiar tastes and textures, are more than just sweets. They're edible time capsules, each bite a nostalgic journey to a bygone era. They remind us of after-school trips to the corner shop, the thrill of choosing from the colorful array of sweets, and the anticipation of that first delectable bite. It's this blend of old and new, the marriage of innovation and nostalgia, that makes the British sweet industry so unique. It's a testament to our ability to embrace change while still cherishing the traditions of the past. Whether it's a comforting bar of Cadbury's or a bag of nostalgic licorice all sorts, British sweets continue to delight and remind us of our cherished memories. So there you have it, a sweet journey through the history of British sweets and candies. We've tasted the sweetness of the early honey candies, relished in the golden age of sweets that the 19th century brought, and explored the diverse candy landscape of today. From humble beginnings to an explosion of flavors and textures, it's been a truly delectable ride. As we unwrap and bite into these sweet treats, we're not just enjoying a candy, we're savoring a piece of British history.